Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to CPHS Channel 6, where tonight we have some varsity girls soccer action between the crosstown rivals, the Port Huron Northern Huskies and the Port Huron High Big Reds. I'm Brandon Kovacs, your announcer for this evening. Start things off with Northern in the offensive end. They're the home team tonight. Both of these teams do share the field, but Northern is considered home tonight. There's a pass into the center, broken up by the defense. It's kind of a wet, soggy night tonight. Perfect night for soccer, though, I guess. It's been raining most of the day today. Finally cleared out of there by the Big Reds. That one's in behind the defender. The Big Reds regain possession at the center of the field. Carson Day clearing it out for the Huskies. It's going to roll out of bounds, be a Northern throw-in, taken by Nicole Bachman. That one's going to go out of bounds, be another Northern throw-in. This one taken by Sarah Vanderhavel. Doesn't look like anybody's retrieving the balls at the sideline, too. This could be interesting. It's going to be an illegal throw-in on the Huskies, so that makes it a Big Red throw-in. Let's see what kind of offense the Big Reds can mount. That one's going to be picked up by the goalkeeper. That's Taylor Paith in the net. Good solid kick, almost to center field. Headed back in, though, by the Big Reds. Now Paith has to run to this one. She'll get down and dirty and pick that one up. Now Fielko with it. He's going to dribble for a little while. Now sends a pass up front. Tomlinson racing up to get it. She's got two defenders on her. She's got a little bit of a step on him. There's a shot towards the net. Tomlinson with the rebound. It's going to go out of bounds and be a corner kick for the Huskies. Pretty good opportunity there. Tomlinson able to show off her wheels. I think the Big Reds are going to have trouble with her up front, because I don't know if anybody could match her speed. Sarah Vanderhavel. Big kick over the net. Who can get a head on it? Fielko with a big head. The goaltender was right in the right spot at the right time. Big rebound off the goalkeeper, though. That's Jessica Baker in the net. And it doesn't get much closer than that. Fielko's header perfect towards the net. And it bounced off the stomach of Baker in the net. Fielko with the shot towards the net. It's going to go just wide. So this could really slow the pace of the game down without anybody to retrieve balls. Tomlinson passes it on the side to Nicole Bachman. Bachman fighting for it. Has that one taken away by Megan Darby. Darby still fighting for it, gives it back to her other defender. It's going to go out of bounds and be a Northern throw-in. There's a big pass up front. Might be a little bit of a breakaway if she can hurry. It's Nicole Riley fighting for it. The defender finally is able to take it away. Excuse me, that's Erica Orell for the Big Reds up front. And she's got some wheels on her too. Torello clearing that one out. Excuse me, that was Molly Aguinaga for the Big Reds. Now there's another big pass up front. Who's going to get to it first? Big Reds able to regain possession. Now Marie Mullally has that one taken away by Corby. She's going to dribble this one in. Loses it momentarily, able to pick it up again. Goalkeeper able to scoop that one up. That's Taylor Paith. Good on your toes play right there. If Paith would have stayed in the net, that could have been just an open invitation for Corby to walk right in. Now Fielko with it. Passes it up front. It's to Holly Tadaro. Pass back to Fielko. Fielko looking for a crossing pass into Tomlinson. That one broken up. Alyssa Gibbs. That's the sweeper. Well, the Big Reds with a little bit of an opportunity here. Courtney Harris dribbling it into the corner. It's a shot towards the net. And that one is in. The Big Reds score first. What a shot that was. It doesn't get much better than that. She just lobbed it up and over. I don't think Paith was expecting that one to be anywhere close to in. So there you see 1-0. That scoreboard right there, I always complain about it, but today, for once in a long time, the emblems are on the right side. Big Reds visitors or guests. And the Huskies the home team. It's only once every other season that scoreboard is correct, and tonight's that night. Now the Huskies trying to go right back at it. That's got to catch the Huskies off guard because they've been controlling this game pretty much right up to that point. Just a minor breakaway for the Big Reds. A perfect shot lobbed up and over, went right in. So this will be a goal kick for the Big Reds. It's headed right back in. Tomlinson's right there. There's a shot towards the net. The defender able to stop that one. Battle for the ball. Fielko has it momentarily, taken away by the other defender. There's a pass up front, but no Big Red there. I believe that was Harris on the goal that last time. I didn't mark it down on my sheet when it happened. You hear a lot of other action going on here too. We've got a middle school track meet happening right behind us. That's going to be an offside on the Huskies. Good opportunity though. But as I was saying, these fields, pretty much all the fields are being used tonight, even though it's a rainy, wet night. The softball game was called a little earlier due to the weather. The middle school track still going on. Always something happening here out behind Northern during the spring sports season. Anytime you're in the neighborhood, stop in and you'll be able to see some good sports action. That's going to make it a Northern throw-in. Huskies with the ball. There's a pass up front. This might be a little bit of an opportunity for the Huskies if they can hurry. Now Corby clears it out into the center. This is going to be a free kick for the Big Reds. We got 28 minutes, 11 seconds left here in the first half of this crosstown rivalry matchup in the girls varsity soccer. Big Reds up right now 1-0 here in the early goings of this one. Pass up front, but it's going to be offsides. These Big Red girls are chomping at the bit to get towards the net. They were a little too ambitious there. There's a long pass up front. Fielko's there first. She puts the shot towards the net. Big rebound. Tomlinson's right there, and it's cleared out. Great defensive play by Aguinaga. What a big opportunity there. Fielko again. And with that one, her first opportunity, I think, surprised her that it didn't go in. There's another big opportunity cleared out by the defense. This Big Red defense keeping them in this one. That was number 7, Alyssa Gibbs, clearing that one out. That was a wide open net for any Husky that would have been there. So now it's going to bring up a corner kick for the Huskies. Let's see what kind of play they're setting up. The Huskies all lining up on the 18-yard line. Now they're dispersing. Cleared out. I think Corby had a foot on that one to clear it out. That's another offside call against the Huskies. We've got quite a turnout here on the sidelines, surprisingly enough. This wet, rainy night, you wouldn't think too many people want to stand out and watch the game, but they're here. Corby fighting for the ball, has it taken away. Good stop on that pass by the Big Red defense. That could have been another breakaway for the Huskies. Marie Mullally will throw this one in. It's up to Rachel Pincombe. Now a pass into the center, and that one broken up by Carson Day. That one would have been a wide open breakaway if that got beyond her. It's a long pass up front. Big Reds with it, taking it into the offensive end. There's Schaefer, passes it over to Corby. She's able to put a shot up towards the net. A little bit of a rebound. Paith able to pick it up. Goes out of bounds for a Big Red throw-in. It's a shot towards the net. Jessica Baker able to pick that one up. Pass up front to Pincombe. Big rebound. The defense comes up big again. That was Alyssa Gibbs kicking that out of bounds. So that's going to bring up another corner kick for the Huskies. Both teams making a substitution. Big Reds don't really have many players on their bench to substitute in. I believe there's only 2 of them there that can sub in. During the JV game, the Big Reds JV squad didn't have any substitutions to bring in. The Big Reds clearing it out of their zone. That one's going to go out of bounds for a throw-in. For the Huskies, this one taken by Marie Mullally. The JV game that was played just previous here, the Huskies were victorious in that one 2-0. Pass in deep. Sweeper's able to pick that one up. That's Carson Day. Corby fighting for it. That one's going to roll out of bounds for a Big Red throw-in. Darby throws that one into Corby. Corby looking for a pass up front. Nobody's there but the Huskies. Now there's a pass up front for the Huskies. This could be a pretty big opportunity. It's a shot towards the net, and it's going to go just wide. That was Lauren London. That was a pretty wide open opportunity. Baker even stayed in the net quite a ways back. So Aguinaga is going to take this goal kick. 19:29 left in the first half. Big Reds on top in this one, 1-0. Over top the Port Huron Northern Huskies. Big Reds really having trouble clearing their defensive end. Falk with the ball at the center of the field. Tries to get a pass up front to Oriel. There's one towards the net. Corby able to pick it up. It's going to be a Big Red throw in. This one taken by Nicole Riley. Picked up by Walker, or excuse me, Baker. Vehicle first one to that. Tomlinson passes it. Marie Malali will throw this one in for the Huskies. It's going to be a Big Red throw in. The Huskies have a little bit of a breakaway here, but they're off sides again. Big Red defense doing a good job of keeping up that press. Now here's a pass up front. Paith is going to get to it first. Good stop there by the Huskies, Carly Dolinsky. Now there's another pass up front. Paith is going to get to it first. Corby there first. She's tripped up a little bit too. I wonder what the call's going to be. It's going to be a free kick for the Big Reds. So Darby's going to take this free kick. I believe it's a direct kick too, which means it can go directly into the net off the kick. See what kind of play the Big Reds line up. That shot's going to go high. Courtney Harris not able to get the kick on there that she wanted. We got 11:22 left in the first half. Big Reds up in this one, 1-0. The Big Reds really having trouble creating a whole lot of offense. It's surprising they are up 1-0. It's going to be a Husky throw in. Here's a pass up front. See who gets to it first. That's going to go too deep, so it's going to be a goal kick for the Big Reds. Centering pass broken up by the defense, though. The Big Reds take the ball away. It's going to be sent up front to Corby. It's going to give the Big Reds another free kick just outside of the 18-yard box. Let's see what kind of offense they can create here. Corby's going to take this one. That one's directly towards the net, off the goalkeeper. Big rebound, but the Huskies able to clear it out. Oriel fighting for it. It's cleared back to Darby. There's a shot towards the net. Paith able to stop that one. Now here's a pass up front. Darby will be the first one to it. Kind of a little standoff there. That's going to bring up a goal kick for the Big Reds. Aguinaga's going to take this kick. Crossing pass. It's a shot towards the net. It's bounced off the goalkeeper and out of bounds. I believe that's going to bring up a corner kick. Excuse me, that's a goal kick. It must not have touched the goalkeeper. Tomlinson with it. Big Red's able to clear it out of the defensive end. Goalkeeper able to scoop that one up before Tomlinson came sliding in. Fielko able to trap that one, put it right back into play. There's a crossing pass right across the center. No Husky there to put a foot on it. And the Big Reds defense hanging on by a thread. just not able to clear it. So to bring a throw in, taken by Nicole Bachman. Oh, excuse me, it's a Big Red throw in. Megan Darby will throw this one in. It's going to go out of bounds for a Husky throw in. The Huskies really driving right now. They've been on the doorstep so long. Had some great opportunities earlier on. There's a pass up front to Tomlinson. She's got it wide open. All she's got to do is put it in, and there it is, a goal. You knew it had to happen sooner or later, and Tomlinson right up front with her speed. Nobody able to keep up with her, and once she had the goaltender beat, it was just a walk in the park. So now we're 1-1. Tied up, 2:57 left. Tomlinson with the ball again, passes it into the corner. That's going to be a throw in for the Big Reds. Pass is going to go up front and out of bounds for a Husky throw in. This one taken by Marie Mullally. Out of bounds for a Big Red throw in. Darby will throw this one in. That one's going to be a corner kick for the Big Reds. I believe their first corner kick of the night. Corby taking this one. It's right in the center. Nobody there to put a foot on it, though. Perfect opportunity for the Big Reds. You can't ask for much more out of a corner kick. I don't know what they were waiting for on that one. Huskies bringing it in. It's a pass into the center. And Tomlinson with it. Pass in front, now it's wide open. Tomlinson puts it in. She was at the right place at the right time. That ball just trickled through the goalkeeper. Tomlinson able to put a foot on it. And she has 2 goals on the night. That makes it 2-0 or 2-1. Huskies leading this one just as we are almost about to go into the halftime. That's going to do it for the first half. Port Huron Northern Huskies just taking the lead before. Score is 2-1. Second half action underway. The Huskies taking the kickoff. They're going to go running right out of the gate. Crossing pass that's going to go out of bounds for a Port Huron High goal kick. Big red throw in. The Huskies on the attack, pass up front to Tomlinson. She's going to dribble with it for a moment. Have that one taken away by Aguinaga. Now pass up front. Shot on the net, but it's stopped by Jessica Baker. So that's going to bring up a corner kick for the Huskies. This one taken by Sarah Vanderhavel. Great kick right up front. That one's headed out by the Big Red defense. That's out of bounds for a Husky throw in. Baker will kick this one out. Now Andrea Simon with the ball, passes it into the center. Tomlinson right there. Baker scoops that one up and does not let a rebound out. Tomlinson right there. You give her an inch, she'll take a mile. There's a pass up front, way too far out. It'll roll out of bounds. Husky throw in taken by Marie Mullally. Field goal now with it. Has a little bit of room to dribble at the center of the field. Now it's taken away. Pace will come out to scoop that one up.
Come on, Andrea.
Shot up front. Pace bobbles with it. Corby to put a foot on it. She was a little too startled. I think she just kicked it just to get a foot on it, and it went too wide. She probably could have taken her time, or at least a fraction of a second longer in order to line that one up, all she did was basically slide tackle it. Went out of bounds. You don't get too many of those kind of opportunities right there. Pace normally right on top of those things. Now Tomlinson fighting for the ball. She's got him beat. Luckily, Aguinaga able to put a little foot on it to slow her down a little bit. Now there's the centering pass. There's a shot, and it's going to go wide.
Nice try, Andrea.
So that'll bring up a goal kick for the Big Reds. Got 34 minutes, 23 seconds left in this one. The Huskies leading right now 2-1 over top of the Port Huron High Big Reds. There's a pass up front for Corby. It's going to be a foot race to the ball. Great defensive play there by Marie Malali, putting her body in between her and the ball. Now there's a shot towards the net. That one goes just wide. It was a lot like how the first goal was scored. They're just lobbed up into the air. Aguinaga sends that one up. Broken up by the defender. That was Carson Day to block. Now Andrea Simon passes up to Tomlinson. Over to Fielko now. Back up to Tomlinson. Tadaro with it. Puts a shot across, and Tadaro gets the goal. Great setup there. The Huskies with a lot of opportunity up front. Tomlinson was also in the center. She had the option to give the pass, but decided to take the shot, and it paid off. So now the Big Reds, or excuse me, the Huskies up 3-1 over top of the Port Huron High Big Reds right now. As you see, 32-29 left in this one. The scoreboard showing correct. The Huskies, the home team, the Big Reds, the guest. The first time it shows correct in 2 years. Every 2 years that scoreboard is correct, and today is that day.
Come on, Andrea. Yeah, no, she's like, gone. Come on, Cole, get that ball. Come on.
There's a pass up front, but Tomlinson was offsides on that one. The Big Reds really have to keep an eye on her to try and trap her offsides like that. So I think she could probably beat any of the defenders off of a foot race. Aguinaga will take this free kick. Fielko able to stop it. There's a pass up to Tomlinson. Aguinaga breaks that one up. puts it up. It's trapped by one of the Huskies. Now Aguinaga sends it far up into the center. It's a battle for the ball. Corby now has it. Looking for a pass into the corner. I believe that's Brittany Schaefer. Center pass. And Corby not there in time. Man, oh man, what an opportunity that was. Pretty much a picture-perfect setup there for the Big Reds. Corby passed it over into the corner. And Schaefer sending it right back into the center to Corby. She was just trailing behind a little bit too much. Corby lobs one towards the net. Paith able to scoop that one out of the air. That's going to go out of bounds for a Big Red throw-in. So taken by Riley. Pass up front, Paith able to get to it first. Big Reds having a few opportunities here in this half. Corby has it up front, taken away by the defense. That pass not able to get through. If it did, it would have been offsides on the Huskies anyways. It's going to be a Husky throw in. This one taken by Christina Plager.
That was a pretty generous call, 9-call horse finish. Take her down so she can't make a play.
Tadaro with it. It's going to go out of bounds for a Husky throw in. Mullally throws this one in. Shot towards the net. Baker able to stop that one. There's a pass up front. The line judge is going to call that one offsides. The referee a little late on that call. That one was a pretty close call, I think. I didn't have a great angle of it. But from this angle, it looked like Corby was on. Tomlinson, first one to the ball, sends a centering pass, and Tadaro right there. Pitcher perfect play. Big Red's defense unraveling a little bit, so Tadaro has 2 goals and Tomlinson has 2 goals for the Huskies. That makes it 4-1. The Huskies lead, 25-23 left in this one. There's a dump into the corner. Lolly's there first for the Huskies. That's going to bring up a goal kick now for the Huskies. Now the Huskies with a little bit of a breakaway now. Lauren London has it in the corner. Aguinaga finally able to clear that one out. Tomlinson picks it back up, though, to keep it in play. That one's going to go out of bounds for a Big Red throw-in. There's a shot towards the net. Paith able to pick that one up. Tomlinson will take the throw in. There's a centering pass. Aguinaga's going to get to it first, though. She'll let it be picked up by the goalkeeper.
Oh, okay. Say hello.
Tomlinson gives it over to Fielko. She pushes it up front. There's a shot towards the net. Baker able to stop that one and scoop it up. There's a pass up front, but it's going to be an offside call against the Big Reds. So that'll bring a free kick up for the Port Huron Northern Huskies. Just over 20 minutes to play left in this one. Huskies leading 4-1 over top of the Port Huron High Big Reds. This varsity girls soccer matchup. There's a pass up front. Aguinaga able to break that one up. So now it'll be a throw in, taken by Malali. Baker able to stop that one. Now Fielko steps up, takes that one away. So that's going to bring up a corner kick now for the Huskies. Perfect placement right in front of the net. Nobody able to get a foot on it. The Big Reds able to clear. That's going to bring up a free kick now for the Big Reds. Pass into the corner a little bit too much, though, and that's going to go out of bounds. Going to be a Big Red throw in once they're done making a quick substitution. So Schaefer's going to take this throw in. Aguinaga comes back to clear that one out. Pass up front. It's 3-on-1 though. Corby sends that one back in. That's out of bounds for a Big Red throw-in. There's a pass up front. See who gets to it first. Looks like Schaefer will be there first for the Big Reds. Kicks it out of bounds. He's making a few substitutions before this throw-in. Steals that ball away. Got a little bit of room to dribble. Corby puts one in. Paith able to stop that one. Big rebound though. Still out there. The Huskies kick it out of bounds. That's going to bring up a corner kick. Great opportunity there for the Big Reds. Just nobody was there. Everybody had already started falling back, thinking the play was over. That's why you always rush the goalkeeper. You never know what's going to happen. Even a little rebound could give you the opportunity of a lifetime. Even on a pretty light shot like that by Corby, surprisingly enough, there was a rebound on it. 11 minutes, 14 seconds left in this one. The Huskies on top, 4-1. We're top of the Port Huron High Big Reds. Corby with it. Sends one up front. Paith is right there. She'll let it go beyond her though. Make that a goal kick. Big collision in the center of the field. I'm not sure what the call is. Looks like it's going to be a free kick for the Big Reds. So the Big Reds might get a little bit of an opportunity here. Aguinaga's going to take this kick. It's going to be a direct kick. Scooped up by the goalkeeper. I think the line judge was also calling for an offsides. There's a shot towards the net, big rebound. Field goal able to put a foot on it. That one goes just beyond.
Wow, I sure got him wearing boots today.
Corby sends that one up the line. Now here's a pass up front. Oriole right there puts a foot on it, and it goes just over. What an opportunity. Now Cruz with the ball, looking for a pass into the center. There's nobody there but Huskies. There's a shot towards the net. Pace right there for it. It's going to be considered an offside on the Big Reds.
Okay, I don't even have a cool name. What is this? I don't want
It's a long pass up front. Tadaro's right there. She's got Tomlinson in the center. Big rebound, Tomlinson. Almost could have got a foot on that one. It's a pass up front. Northern defense there first. Oriole giving pressure on the back though. Corby sweeps that one out. Long pass up front. Cruz now with it. Looking for a pass up to Oriole. Malali's right there to take it out. Big bounce right there, and now Plager has a little bit of a breakaway. Corby able to catch up to her though. Plager's still with it, now it's taken away. Darby has a little bit of an opportunity here. Paith is going to come out. She still has it. She just has to put it in the net. And it crosses in front. Nobody able to put a foot on it. Unbelievable. You don't get many better opportunities than that right there. You had the goaltender beat. She didn't have a very good angle, but nobody there to put a foot on the ball in the front of the net. There's a pass up front. That's going to be an offside call, though. Just under a minute to play now. Baker's going to scoop that one up for the Big Reds. Corby now with it, has a little bit of room to dribble. She's going to look for a pass into the center. Oriole has a little bit of room. Still fighting for it. Now Corby with it. Paith comes out, grabs that one out of the air. That's going to do it for this one. The Port Huron Northern Huskies coming out victorious 4-1 over top of the Port Huron High Big Reds. Do it for us on CPHS Channel 6. I'm Brandon Kovac. Good night.